I'm so proud to lead as your president. And tonight, despite all the hardship we've been through, despite all the frustrations of Washington, I've never been more hopeful about our future. I have never been more hopeful about America. And I ask you to sustain that hope. I'm not talking about blind optimism, the kind of hope that just ignores the enormity of the tasks ahead or the roadblocks that stand in our path.
The East Coast is being pummeled with the power of a record-breaking superstorm.
Oh my God, it's washing everything away!
90-mile-per-hour winds, driving rain, record-breaking high tides, and rough surf lashed the coastline as the storm made landfall in southern New Jersey. The mid-Atlantic and southern New England shores hit hard by flooding. Water lapping at the doors and sea foam piled up high on the boardwalk in Seaside Heights. In New York City, a construction crane buckled, dangling in high winds, and raising the concern of other construction sites.
North Korea says its long-range rocket has successfully placed a satellite in orbit. The launch early on Wednesday was the second by the reclusive state this year after an earlier attempt in April failed shortly after liftoff. The move by Pyongyang has drawn strong criticism from its neighbors. Both South Korea and Japan reacted to the launch, with Tokyo saying it could not tolerate the action. North Korea is currently under UN sanctions and is banned from conducting missile and other nuclear-related tests.
Ministries just started a new program to help the community understand what it's like to be homeless.
You come up and strip the bed and put on these new sheets.
You can adopt a bed in the shelter.
We ask that each night you pray for a person, the people who are most likely sleeping in your bed or any bed, but that becomes your bed to think about.
And leave an encouraging note on the pillow for the person who sleeps here.
From Greg, and the last thing he says are, good things are coming. Well, what is that? That's hope. That's hopeful.
David Burrier says the men will carry the notes of encouragement in their pockets. Hope Ministry says up to 5,000 people are without a home in the Des Moines area, but it hopes to help hundreds through the harshest conditions this winter. Cynthia Fodor, KCCI News Channel 8, Iowa's news leader.
The case of two Iowa girls who disappeared a week ago was classified on Friday as an abduction, a move family members had pushed for since the cousins were reported missing. The reclassification came after an FBI dive team failed to find evidence of the girls' bodies in Myers Lake. The girls were not in that lake, Rick Aben, chief deputy of the Black Hawk County Sheriff's Department, said Friday. If they were lost in that area, they would have been found by now. Larry Cook Morris.
Two Ankeny teenagers say they were locked in their basement for several weeks as punishment, and the ones keeping them there were their adoptive parents. ABC 5's Phil Prazen is live with the details in tonight's top story. Phil.
Amanda, according to the Ankeny Police Department, the investigation started with the Department of Human Services after one of the teens told a school employee about what was happening at home. Ankeny police now say that 45-year-old Paul Drake and 44-year-old Joanne Drake locked their children in the basement and fed them under a door.